Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Explores the Sky. So now, last video we did the Sunflora diary, now this video we're doing Bidoof's diary. Let's see if he has anything different to say. So he joined after Sunflora, but it looks like their journal entries, or diary or whatever, they start around the same time. So Sunflora didn't really write about her earlier experiences with the guild, sadly. I think that'd be really interesting to read about. She started the journal at the same time as him. Maybe? Bidoof's Yup Yup Journal. Entry 1, I'll try hard. 0 month, X day, sunny. So it's like the same. Oof. Seems like maybe I should read it in his voice. Or that could get annoying as fuck, actually. I'm not gonna do that. Seems it's been a mighty long time since I apprenticed at this here guild. I get so frustrated being so klutzy and slow. Yup Yup, I know it. I'm a slow worker and it takes me longer to learn than others. Oof, I sure miss my home and folks, yup, but I can't be what I want to be if I admit defeat now. No siree, by golly. Folks? Plural? Why did your mother say goodbye to you, but your father was nowhere to be seen, if you're mentioning that they're folks as in terms of being plural? Maybe he just lives nearby and they're divorced? I have no idea. Plot hole, maybe. Yup, I have my big dream. I'm surely going to become a first-class explorer, yup. Or just singular yup. And that's why I've started this here diary. It's a way for me to keep track of what I'm made of. Yup, tomorrow I'll hold my head up high. I'll get things done. 2. Happy time. Yup, journal. Entry 2, happy time. 0 month, X day, sunny. Yup, I'm happy, by golly. Oh? Why am I so downright happy? Well, finally I've got junior members under me. Oof, this is some kind of wonderful. And the two are both so friendly and kind. I feel so lucky, yup. I've got to set a good example for my new pals. I have to be better, yup. Yeah, I'll do better starting tomorrow. Nothing to do about Wish Cave, sadly. Bulletin board, goof up 3. I didn't realize it. After you take jobs on the job bulletin board and outlaw notice board, to actually do them you need to use take job on your job list. I didn't know that, so I went to dungeons without first activating the jobs with the take job command, by golly. Oof, it's no wonder that I could never do my jobs once I got to a dungeon. I finally understand why Chantat's always so upset with me, by golly. Poor Bidoof. Oh my god. Exploring with Sunflora. Bidoof's Yup Journal, Entry 4. Exploring with Sunflora. Sunflora is some kind of awesome. Yup, I went exploring with Sunflora the other day. Turns out Sunflora is a real expert at fighting in dungeons. When an enemy is just out of reach, she doesn't move toward it. Instead, she uses A to launch her regular attack, striking at nothing. Then the enemy usually spends that turn closing the distance on her, and then on her next turn, she's the first one close enough to hit. Yup, she sure knows what she's doing, by golly. Why, I wanted to whoop and holler when I saw her use that trick, so thrilling. Sigh. As for me, I always rush into a fight. That's why I end up being first to get hit. But it's alright, I reckon. I know the way to do it now, and I can explore better now. Yup. I wonder if he actually learns slower or if he sells himself short, because I do that too. I have to catch myself, thinking that I learn slower than other people when there's no proof of that. And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy if you say that, you know? Entry 5, moves are awesome. Seems there's another thing I was clueless about. When you use moves instead of regular attacks to defeat an enemy, you get more EXP points. Did everyone know that but me? I didn't know that, but there's more. You need to hit the foe only once with a move. Other than the one move, you can strike it with regular attacks and still get the boosted EXP points. How about that, by golly? Moves also have higher critical hit rates than regular attacks, so you're cheating yourself if you're not using moves. I'll be using more moves starting tomorrow, yup. P.S. So, I did exactly what I promised I would. I used lots of moves while exploring. But I used my moves so often that I ran out of PP for my moves and almost ran away. Oof, exploring is never as easy as it looks, I reckon. It's kind of nice to see, he's getting, smarter and better as he goes. 6. Gas attack. Something was sure a surprise the other day. I was checking out the outlaw notice board when it suddenly stank like rotten sulfur. But then everyone turned to look at me like I had something to do with it, by golly. I swear, I really had nothing to do with that awful stink, by golly. I know I've been guilty in the past, like that time in my room once, then twice in the mess hall, and once in the guildmaster's quarters, but by golly, I sure am not guilty of anything this time, I swear. He farted in Wigglytuff's room? Oh, I love him. Can we keep him? Oh god, voice crack. My voice is dying. Oh my god. I've only recorded 3 videos today. How is my voice already dying? 7. Expedition. The guild's going on an expedition soon. It'll be my first expedition. That sure got my heart racing, by golly. But will they think about choosing me? Compared to everyone else, I'm slow and klutzy. Even Team Unity Plus's rookies are getting better and better. But I'm surely not giving up, by golly. I'll do the best I can to get picked for the expedition, yup. I should have really considered filling up my cup with water. Camaraderie. Yup journal entry 8. Camaraderie. There was sort of a scene today. Those Team Unity Plus members were denied dinner tonight. They went to bed hungry. I reckon they goofed up something bad to be punished that way. Nah, we got scammed. Still going without dinner's a rotten thing. I know that I surely can't last a night without a full belly. So I decided that I'd save a bit of my dinner so I could share it with them. And so that everyone had the same idea. We all saved a bit of our dinners, it seems. So we all met up that night and we talked it over. And we decided we'll share our food with Team Unity Plus. We reckon we'll sneak them the food tomorrow morning after the morning briefing, yup. The older apprentices are usually really strict, but it turns out they're awfully nice at heart. Oof, this is making me all emotional, by golly. Okay. Next page, 9. Awesome expedition. We're back home, back from our expedition at last, yup. It was my first expedition, so yup, I was scared. Something awful, but here I am, look. Here I am back home at the guild, yup. The expedition sure was inspiring. We got to see pretty fog-bound lake and other stuff. But what sticks most in my mind, by golly, was reaching base camp with Woolroom's team, yup. It was the first expedition for all 3 of us, so it wasn't easy, no siree. I ended up causing a lot of trouble for Team Unity Plus, but we helped each other the best we could, by golly, and we finally made it to base camp. I swear that had to be one of the happiest times of my life, by golly. Oof, if it wasn't for Team Unity Plus, this expedition wouldn't have been quite so fun. I surely have to thank that Woolroom and Sarah. I wonder if, like, Sarah's, like, what her stance on us reading these diaries is. Is she like, Woolroom, stop! Stop, please! And I'm just like, I just keep going. And eventually she's just like, alright, fine, let me see 2. Let me read 2. No sleep, entry 10. Oof, I'm feeling foggy from not getting my fair share of sleep. I share my room with Loudred and Corefish, but lately, Krogunk's taken to slipping into our room for some shut-eye every so often. Well, that Krogunk usually beds down by that swap cauldron of his, but lately he's taken to sleeping here. Just the other day I was surprised to find Krogunk sleeping nearby, by golly, and then he murmured, "Meh, morning there, Bidoof. I mean, I don't want my day to start that way. That surely put a scare in me, yup, now I can't sleep because that Krogunk might want to hang out again, or... Oof. P.S. the Grey Duskanor is sure mighty wise. Not only that, he shows respect to everyone, even me. By golly, you have to respect someone like that." 11. The Guild at Night. Thanks to Krogunk, I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep lately. I had no idea he was doing that. There's nothing to do if you're awake at night, so I took a stroll through the guild, yup. I glanced in Sarah and Woolroom's room, but they were deep in sleep, by golly. I reckon they must be exhausted from their daily training. I didn't peek into Chimecho and Sunflower's room, that'd be downright rude. What a respectful gentleman. Huh, diary? You wanted me to peek? I surely can't do that. It's just not done. Who could live that down? Sneaking into the Guildmaster's room was too scary, so I gave that a pass and kept nosing around elsewhere, yup. Now that Chatot, by golly, that one gave me quite the start. So diary, where do you reckon that Chatot sleeps at night? Well, surprise, surprise, he sleeps on the top rung of the guild's entry ladder. When I crept nearby, he thought I was trying to run away, by golly, so he wildly attacked me. I'm still sore all over from that, by golly. P.S. Crystal Cave sure lived up to its name, being full of crystals and all. Surely was a pretty place, yup. It was so pretty I couldn't help helping myself to a crystal. It's my own precious treasure, yup. When everyone found out about it, all I got was a bunch of grief. Sigh. Chatot attacked him. I'm very curious how Wigglytuff sleeps. Like, does he just sleep in his piles of money like a dragon or like a dwarf? Entry 12, shocking news. It's shocking, by golly, I don't rightly understand it, not totally. But Pokemon can come from the future? Is that even possible? I don't rightly know. But it's the Great Escanor claim, so you gotta reckon there's a grain of truth in it. This is all so confusing that it makes my head hurt, but I reckon I'd best focus, yup, because now's the time we need to help get out the word about Azelf and his buddies, yup. Grovile's scheme can't continue. I have to spread that rumor on thick. I'm so tired of reading yup, so I'm gonna start skipping it. Very sad, 13. An awful long time has gone by since that Team Unity Plus disappeared. I hope that Sarah and Wilram are doing fine. After we became buddies in the guild and all, I was counting on going exploring with them more down the road. Oof, I miss them. Oof, I surely do miss them. Read. Welcome back, 14. Something happened that was half shocking and wholly happy, yup. It's all sorts of amazing, that's for sure. Team Unity Plus came back. Even more amazing is that they say they returned from the future. The story Sarah told was about as amazing too, but more than anything, I was overjoyed seeing the two of them back safe where they belong, right here. Yup, I was kinda happy, Sniffle. He didn't even doubt us for a second, he didn't even care to write about it. 15, don't give up. Team Unity Plus, you all have to shine. I surely can't begin to imagine a place called the Hidden Land, but I don't know what I'm saying. The two of them together, I'm mighty sure they can stop the planet's paralysis. I'll lend my support from Treasure Town. Go do what Sarah will. I don't know why I almost said Sarah twice. Warren, Sarah, Grovile, and Lapras. You all do what you can to win. Oh yeah. We don't lose. Entry 16, graduation exam. Team Unity Plus has been picked to take the guild's graduation exam. They arrived after me, but they can get to take the exam before I can? That sort of rubs me the wrong way. But it's tough to argue against the sort of success that Team Unity Plus has had. Besides, the others asked me, to help behind the scenes on the graduation exam. Who knows what they have in mind for me to do, though? I'm always the last to know. This will be the first graduation exam I'll help out on. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to, put the bush over the hole, and then he fucked it up. Congratulations, Entry 7. Sniffle Team Unity Plus passed its graduation exam. Wilram and Sarah, congratulations, Sniffle. I'm so happy for all. Is he writing Sniffle? Why is he writing that? I'm so happy for you all. Yet so sad that you're out. My head is spinning, Sniffle, but I reckon that the other apprentices are going to graduate one day too, and that'll mean me too. That does it. I'm gonna do my level best to graduate too. Yuppers. It'll be my turn to shine. Yeah, I wonder if he ever does graduate. Aiming for graduation. 18. I'm doing the best I can so I can graduate. Yup. I got to thinking about it, about how the others were considering their prospects for graduating. So I went around asking others their thoughts about graduation, while their answers were all over the place. Take for instance Drogon. They say he's good enough to graduate anytime he wants. Oh, I don't rightfully know if that is true, no siree. That said, Drogon seems to have no interest in being on an exploration team in the first place. They tell me he just joined the guild because he had his heart set on getting that swap cauldron. You see, he was of a mind to graduate and take the swap cauldron with him. But then he found out that the swap cauldron was permanently stuck to the guild's floor. That settled things for him. He wasn't about to leave the swap cauldron, so he's been here ever since. Yep, it seems to me everyone's got their own good reason. I'm learning from it. Yep. Wow. Recent events. Entry 19. I put in another fine day of training today. Yup. I reckon it's because I've got the goal of graduating. It's surely making every day meaningful. Yup. Why, I can tell I'm getting better and better at exploring, by golly. The way I've been working lately, like a Pokemon on a mission, I'm proud of myself, by golly. I think I'm smitten with myself. I'm blushing. What? How are you smitten with yourself? Oh god. Bidoof looking in the mirror. He's turning into Eddie. 20 Manaphy. Entry 20. So I was thinking that Chatot has been mighty testy of late. What's been eating him? Turns out that baby Manaphy had taken sick. I didn't know that. Oof, I hope that baby will be alright. This is worrisome by golly. He doesn't have much to say on the matter. 21, cheer up. Sniffle baby Manaphy had to go back to the sea today. Like Corpus said, I reckon that Manaphy is a Pokemon that rightly has to grow in the sea. Oh, Wolram and Sarah, I hope that you cheer up. That baby Manaphy won't forget the two of you, not even after a long time, I reckon. One of these days you will be able to see each other again, yup yup. I'll keep it in mind that I should stay cheerful and upbeat around Wolram and Sarah, yup yup. I just wish that they'd get back to being their usual cheerful selves soon, yup yup. That kind of implies that Chatot didn't know that Manaphy should grow in the sea, and that he just like heard Corphish say that, and he like took credit for Corphish's like wisdom, quote unquote. Awesome Team Charm. Entry 22, Awesome Team Charm. What? I'm amazed. I am downright amazed. Yup yuppers. Those super famous and super attractive members of Team Charm. They're at the guild, yup yuppers. Oh god, is this his like account of gooning to them? But by golly, there's more. Talk of going exploring together came up. I am over the moon with happiness. Since I've been getting better, if I may say so myself, why, it wouldn't be out of the question for me to shine, by golly. If I did, maybe Miss Lopunny would be kind enough to give me a cheer. Wah! I'm an embarrassment to myself. I'm beside myself with embarrassment. Yipes! A cheer? Oh, like he's doing a good job and she's like, yeah, nice job. Is that what he's like thinking about? Yep, journal, entry 23, peace is best. Yawn, shucks, I am sleepy. I write these entries at night, but by golly, it's been hard to keep my eyelids peeled. I reckon that goes to show how peaceful it's been of late, yep. Why, it seems like it's been ages since Wolram's team put a stop to the planet's paralysis. It'd be perfect, I reckon, if everyone can be decent to each other for a long, long time. That's what I think. Yep. Z. He even wrote the Z's. 24, Azurill. Yep, journal entry number 24, Azurill. Still 0 day X month sunny. Oof, little Azurill's stuck in a nightmare that he can't wake from. I've been getting plenty of sleep of late, but maybe because of all that sleep, I've been wanting to sleep even more. Why, if I set my mind to it, I reckon I can sleep all day and all night, yep. But that doesn't seem to be the problem with that little guy. It's a little worrying, by golly. I wonder if that implies that Bidoof was going to be the next one to fall asleep into that eternal nightmare. That's creepy to think about. 25, sure to win. Team Unity Plus has gone off to a place called the Dark Crater. Oh, Wolram and Sarah, you have to be tough, by golly. I've never been much at understanding anything complicated, but I know that Wolram and Sarah can beat that Darkrai, and by golly, I know they'll come back like they've always done. My thoughts go with them, by gosh. They will. They're coming back. Sure as the sun's coming up. And there you have it. There's Bidoof's diary. Quite lengthy. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do. Because this is all... Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Also, I must thank you for putting a stop to this so we can skip. He said that yesterday, too. Yeah, I guess. The next thing we're gonna do is go to the first Zero Isle dungeon, or the first level 1 Zero Isle dungeon, because technically we did Zero Isle North a long time ago. See you then.